Okay, so we're going to take a look at the centerline palm strike now. So after this palm strike here. Now, this is quite an obvious one as an attack. So coming straight down the center, yeah, centerline palm. Look, not all self-defense situations require you to use lethal force, you know. You've got generally two types of interactions in where you may need to use your martial skill. And the first one is more just aggression. So the person's just wants to prove they're a bigger, stronger monkey. It's more of an ego battle. And in the aggressive type situations, there's usually verbalization. So Carson will be like, yeah, your mum, bro, no, your mum, no, fuck you, whatever, right? So you're just arguing, meow, 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 meow. So that's more an aggression situation. A violent situation, or Tim Larkin, a great self-defense and self-protection teacher, what does he call it? He calls it social aggression as one, and the other area, asocial violence. I think he calls it asocial violence. That's the term he uses. Anyway, in the violent, we'll just call it aggression and violence. In the violent situation, generally there's no talking. So they're just coming at you, you know. It's the guy sitting in the corner of the pub that, you know, you look at him wrong and he just comes up and stabs you in the neck, you know, because he's just in that kind of mindset where he's, you know, a bit cuckoo and just wants to inflict harm and pain on you. So not all situations require the full extent of your power and violence, meaning, you know, just because Carlson, you know, had the last sausage roll at the canteen, I don't have to chit-chow him to the throat and end his life, right? So something like the palm strike can be a really good one to kind of try to de-escalate or get you some space to get away. So you can even just use palm strike just to, you know, to move them backwards, right? But also it can be used as a strike to, you know, generally speaking, to face. Like if you do want to use it but not really hurt someone too much, you could use it to the face to throw their face away, or you could do it to the nose to break the nose, up to you. Now, the striking point that you use generally is the heel of the palm, this part here, because it has that robustness of structure with the forearm behind it. So that's generally the part of the palm that you're going to use with a centerline palm, yeah? Now it has that offensive component, and if you want to think about it from the structural standpoint, it's very simple and similar to the centerline punch in that you've got the shoulder joint rotating in this fashion and the elbow joint opening in this fashion here to bring the heel of the palm to the center. So the rotational aspect of it. Now, apart from being a offensive movement, it's also defensive once again. So if Carson's throwing a strike down through my center, yeah, I can use the palm strike as a block, yeah? So you can use that centerline palm as a defending movement as well, yeah? It can also be a block strike too, so you can block and strike with it simultaneously depending if it gets through. So that's the centerline palm. Generally speaking, when we use it from our guard, all you do is just essentially reach forward, pointing the fingers up, heel of the palm, driving through to the target. Okay, so there's a few pointers and some ideas around the centerline palm. Let's get into some practice in our next video.